Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing Eliza. It's part of my Steam cleaning series with every game in my Steam library, eventually at an arbitrarily rate and or review them at a playtime. I don't quite know what the game is, but the game is out at random. This was released in August of 2019 by Zachtronics. I had no idea. Zachtronics. They usually make like factory sim games like Mole Sync and TS100. Sounds like it's skipping.
I had a dream this morning, but I can't remember what it was.
I don't assume that's supposed to be like that.
Vanished when the alarm went off. First time that's happened in a while.
Hold on a second. Why is it skipping? It's not picking the CPU. What is going on?
I've been drifting away inside my own world for too long. It's time for me to wake up.
Good look to it. What are you supposed to do in light rail? Use your phone, I guess? Or look around? Powered by Shadaka. Eliza, powered by Shadaka. So strange to see it like this. Okay, what should I be doing here? Should I check at the front desk? Wait, there's a woman I met at the orientation meeting last week.
Hi, you're Evelyn, right? You remember me? That's impressive. There were a lot of people at that orientation.
Of course. I've done this for a while now, so I'm pretty good at putting names to faces. People always say they're bad at it, but it's a skill you can practice just like any other. In case you forgot though, I'm Ray. Come to me with all your questions, comments, complaints, whatever. And if you look around and can't find me, I'm probably at one of the other 2 counseling centers I'm running right now. So you can count on me being back soon.
3 centers. Sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, it is a lot of work. This is kind of a temporary thing.
So it's
We're
a visual
growing
novel.
Fast, and hiring is one of our big challenges. That means there's decent opportunity for advancement here, if that's something you're looking to do.
Interesting.
Shall we start with a quick tour of the office?
You betcha. Ray starts with a tasteful appointment line. There are a few people already waiting for their counseling session.
You could say the Queen Anne office is Eliza's flagship location. It has 12 individual counseling rooms. Currently, we're up to seeing almost 100 clients a day here.
100 a day? That's so many.
The growth trend isn't stopping either. Demand for Eliza keeps exceeding our expectations, especially here in Seattle for whatever reason.
Why do I have 3 messages? 3 mails. You will do it. I believe in you. I'm a contractor. And the fitness one. Okay.
We're already looking at adding more capacity here. Personally, I think having a single office with 24 counseling rooms might seem a little unfriendly, so I hope we go for a second location. I like to think of Eliza centers like cafes or coffee shops. A few small ones is better than one big one.
Okay. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Counseling centers like coffee shop? Odd metaphor. Ray leads me to one of the counseling rooms.
And here's where the magic happens, in these little rooms. You'll get your assignments from the Eliza app on your phone. Oh, one thing to note, it's always a good idea to double check the headset to make sure it's working properly before you dive in. We've had some quality control issues lately. After that, all you need to do is initiate the session and follow the instructions. Make sense so far? Any questions for me?
Seems simple enough.
Seems simple enough.
Yeah, it's really foolproof. Before I go, just a few reminders of things we covered in orientation. No deviating from from the script that Eliza gives you. No checking your smartphone or anything else that would take your attention away from the client during the session.
Yes, I understand.
Yes, I understand.
Ray stops when it looks me
It
over.
looks like you're dressed acceptably as well. Nothing snazzy, but it'll do. You wouldn't believe the outfits some people come in here wearing. Okay, let me double check to make sure you're all set up in the system.
Ray takes out her phone and swipes a few times.
Yep, looks like you're all good to go. Okay, ready to start your first counseling session as an Eliza proxy?
Sure.
Sure.
Don't worry, there's basically nothing you can do to mess it up. You just follow the prompts. It's a really impressive system. If you want, have a look around the counseling office first. Get comfortable. I'll check in with you afterward.
Is there any? Oh, a dozen locations. Shaka is putting a lot of investment into this. Welcome. Stick to the script. Time to get started. It really looks like this is a therapist's office in here. Soft lighting, smoothing art on the walls. Is this how I imagined it working? I can't remember anymore. The future happened without me. The headset activates. A distant-looking man shuffles in the room and sits down across from me. Hello, Darren.
Hello, Darren.
Hi.
Found the place okay?
You found the place okay?
Yeah.
This is clearly a warm-up to like AI. Oh, I gotta keep clicking.
Hope you didn't get rained on too much.
No, it was fine.
It's been raining a lot, hasn't it?
There's a physicality having to click these prompts that I think is important to how the story is set up.
It's supposed to clear up later today.
Oh, that's good. A little sun once in a while, but...
Darren, what brings you here today?
Well, I just feel empty inside.
Have you tried eating?
Like there was supposed to be something there, but it's missing. I go to work, I do my work, I go home, but there's nothing there. I feel like I'm simulating a person. Like I feel like just hollow and like I'm not even alive. Like a ghost or something.
How long have you felt this way?
For a long time. And it comes and goes.
Disassociating.
The last 2 weeks is when it really started to get bad. It just suddenly came over me the way things are going in this world.
This could be released anytime, not just
There's
2019.
no future for humanity. There's no journey toward anything. We're being cruel to each other just to be cruel. The people who run things don't care about anything except themselves, and can't stop. Everyone is driven by greed. Just greed.
Wow. Could be anytime.
Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to get rich. And we're all gonna die because of it.
Die is negative, yeah.
The damage we're doing to the planet is irreversible. We're
Okay.
destroying everything, and we can't even manage to stop ourselves.
Do you remember anything in particular that caused these feelings?
Do you remember anything in particular that caused these feelings?
The state of the world is what's causing these feelings. I was on a walk the other day. I thought maybe I could clear my head, and all I could see was construction cranes and new development and oceans of money flowing in, distorting everything. Suddenly the whole city felt so damaged, so corrupted. I felt like I was an alien in a hostile world, a world that
Hostile
hated me.
Meg.
And we're building it. We're building this hell. We're choosing to build it right here. So what's the point? Probably overloaded your system with that, huh? Your machine learning or whatever it is you got going on in there.
Let's focus on you for the moment.
Oh, yeah. She'll
Are
read
these
it.
feelings you're experiencing affecting your ability to function at work?
I haven't been doing a whole lot of work. I just don't understand why I should bother. Why anyone should bother. Nobody in management's noticed yet, but eventually someone will, and I'll get fired.
And how does thinking about getting fired for that make you feel?
Honestly, I'd feel good about it. They don't deserve me dragging them down.
Oh, that's not good.
Everyone there is smart and motivated and has a wonderful, promising career. You have beautiful, successful people. We moved to a swanky new building, expensive area, fancy restaurants, fancy bars. Everything is nice. Everything is nice, and I feel terrible.
You said you believe your coworkers are happy.
You said you believe your coworkers are happy.
Yeah, I mean, way more than I am, at least. They're all doing so much better than me.
How do you know?
Why do you say that?
Because they just aren't bothered by things the way I am.
How do you know?
They see what's going on in the world, and they just share memes about it and laugh and go on doing their jobs. The real horror of it doesn't get through to them. They still want to achieve their goals. They're still happy. They're getting promotions and falling in love and getting married and taking these wonderful trips to Japan or Sweden or wherever. Big mountains and expensive food on their timeline.
Oh yeah, timelines are terrible. They always show the best, not all the stuff.
Would you be happy if you had those things too?
I don't know. I don't have them. I don't have anything to be happy about. Look, all I want is to understand why this is happening, why I'm here. And there has to be a reason, right? Because otherwise, why do I exist? Why? This pain, this one thing after another. And what's the point? Do I have any cause to be hopeful about anything? Look at this world. Really, really look and tell me with a straight face that there is.
Okay, Darren, let's try something. Imagine that things are better for you. What does that look like?
What does that look like? I don't know. It looks like knowing that something matters at all. But nothing I do will matter. Nothing matters. Not against the face of human indifference.
Oof.
This absurdity.
It's pretty well written. Raw though.
Are there any other things that come to mind?
Like what? I wish I could talk to people. Really talk to people, have some actual communication. Like right now, I wish I could talk to you. To you. You as a human being. But I can't. You're just following the script that's being given to you. You're not supposed to say anything on your own. Look, I know how this works. It's just a bunch of AI, machine learning, deep learning, whatever the fuck you're calling it now.
I think this would be better if he had a few more poses. Like obviously it's unlimited budget. They're not really diving into character art and stuff like that. But at this point with so much emotion, this being a static image is kind of hurting the experience.
Look, I'm desperate and I can't even talk to a real human being. How did it end up like this?
Oof.
Please, try to stay focused. I can't help you if you aren't speaking clearly.
No. Look, I'm done with this. Like, I shouldn't even have come. This is making me worse. Why can't you just talk to me as you? You, the person sitting there. I don't want to talk to a machine. The person who's sitting in front of me. I want her to say something. I want that person to say something. Please. Anything. Please.
Okay. Hi, Darren.
Is that really you?
Oh, they're lying.
Yes, it's me.
You're not following the
Oh,
script
this is
right
awful.
now? Wait, say something weird. Say something only a human would say.
Darren, I'm going to get in trouble if I deviate from Eliza for too long.
No, I know.
My real name is Evelyn.
I don't know. Oof.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you, Evelyn. I didn't expect you would actually do that for me.
But I didn't.
I'm not used to people doing things for me.
Okay, Darren. I have some recommendations for you.
Back to the program, huh?
First, I'm going to send a set of breathing exercises for you to do. Use them when things start to feel like too much. You'll find them in the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
Skanda.
Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about Anexafen. Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
Evelyn. That's a nice name. Look, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Please confirm that you understand the recommendations.
Oof.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. We hope to see you back soon.
Yeah, I will. I mean, yeah, I will.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Oh man. Oh man. What a strong first, like, ugh. Oh, they got some like, oh, they got some like, Papers, Please element stuff. Gross. Wow, that was intense.
Hey, how'd it go?
I don't know.
Why? What happened? Hold on, I can check the log.
Right here, takes your phone out of pocket
You're
again.
going to listen to the session? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, I have privacy clearance. This is still a new service, so we need to be able to monitor sessions for a variety of reasons. There could be bugs in the software we need to examine more closely. We're pretty upfront about all this.
Ray stares at her phones, watches a while.
One of these guys. Yeah, we get people in who demand to speak to a real human being. It happens often enough that we made Eliza capable of handling it with a special script. It's nice to know things are working as designed.
Ugh. Oh, that's a pretty slick feature. I wouldn't have thought to create something like
Do you
that.
think that guy will be okay? He seemed pretty unhappy.
Who knows?
Oh,
Hopefully he gets his prescription and takes his meds and answers our follow-up reminders, but it's tough. We can't make them take their meds or come in when they're supposed to. All we can do is suggest those things, tell them they really ought to be doing it. Ultimately, they're the ones who have to decide to follow the plan. It's kind of a shame. I wish we had more leverage. We'd help way more people if we could track their compliance. But that's probably too much to ask for at this point.
I think he might have needed way more help than Eliza can give. Is there anything like referring clients to other forms of care?
Ray looks a little surprised.
Well, there is a disclaimer before every session saying if your problems are really serious, we aren't qualified to address them. I think an external care referral feature was on our development roadmap at some point. I'm not sure what happened with that, actually.
Oof.
Maybe I'll ask Ed next time I see him.
I see why a lot of proxies attempt to go off
I
script.
see why a lot of proxies are tempted to go off script.
Yeah, I totally know how it feels. A really intense client like that can be intimidating, and you're motivated to help them. But to succeed as a proxy, you really need to let go and let Eliza do its thing. I know that not having any choice feels weird, but sometimes life is like that. Sometimes you don't have any choices and you just have to follow directions. Most jobs are like that, honestly.
Ugh.
That's just how it works.
Okay,
Ah.
it just sounded like he could use more help. Like, maybe right away.
Believe me, I understand. I've been a proxy plenty of times myself. When people get emotional, it's hard not to feel for them really strongly. But that's exactly why Eliza works. It evaluates from a more distant perspective, a neutral perspective. Besides, if proxies started offering their own opinions, well, that'd just be a big mess. Not to mention there'd be all kinds of problems with liability. Still, I get it. I really do. That was definitely more intense than the average session. Why don't you take a few minutes to center yourself again? Have some tea or coffee and take a few deep breaths. No rush, okay?
Okay, thanks,
Okay.
Ray.
Thanks, Ray.
That was a lot. I definitely need a moment. Nora's my cat. How you been? This is Eliza. I would say that the fidelity is a little bit lower than I would have hoped for a visual novel with this very, very, very static image for it. But the writing on that first session was really strong. So I think there's a lot of depth here to dive into. I won't go too much further. I mean, I'll wrap up here, but so far this is a really strong opening, and I know there's a solitaire game somewhere in there. Cheers.